I know.
Okay.
From Anderson all the way to
I've been out of town.
No, the county line.
So
They
this
don't.
The whole county line?
Yeah.
They wanted
Oh,
at
we're
least
the
Yeah,
to be
County.
there we go.
open.
Anderson to Kingfisher.
Really? They're really talking about taking
It's
the whole
not.
town?
Well, we've been to,
Okay.
I need to call a meeting. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. Today is April 29th, 2022. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'd like to call this meeting of the Logan County Commissioners to order. Please rise for the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you all. Item 3, any citizen desiring to be heard? I've got no one's filed to do that. And so we will move on to item 4, consideration of possible action on minutes of April 15th, 2022.
I'll move we approve as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Have a motion and a second on the minutes. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously, and I've signed the minutes. Here you are. Thank you. Item 5, consideration of possible action on the final plat of the landing at Waterloo 2. Phase 2.
Start down here.
And they said they're going to take care of Waterloo Road on that, right?
Be it hereby resolved by the Logan County Board of Commissioners in the final plat of the landing at Waterloo Phase 2. In addition, Logan County, Oklahoma is hereby approved all streets within all streets within this edition of private streets shall be owned and maintained by the Property Owners Association and are not maintained by Logan County.
It says that it's gonna maintain Waterloo from I-35 to State Highway 74.
I like it.
I'll move we approve.
I'll second.
All right, have a motion and a second to approve the plat as presented. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Can you spill the beans on any retail outlets going in that you guys have that you know about that are going in there?
Not yet, but we're close.
You know, that's everybody keeps asking us that. That's the number one thing. What kind of stores are going in there, right?
We're close, yeah. There's a lot of movement.
What kind of eateries?
ODOT's kind of messed up a bunch of stuff that's got
Right.
retailers and different people thinking through some things. So, but there's some good national brands coming in. Some good stuff happening. I think it'd be a wonderful corner.
I love getting those phone calls about drainage, how they have to establish.
I just want a good Thai restaurant. Okay, that's.
Sweet, I'm for you. I'm with you on that too.
I mean, yeah, a good Thai restaurant would be great right there.
A lot of good restaurants. All of us that live up north there in Logan County, there's Kelly and Covell's about the only thing.
I wouldn't
Right.
a big buffet going in there.
We're gonna try to keep it pretty nice, but whatever.
I was thinking like Charleston's or something.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's kind of trying to help those people in Town Smith and stuff understand just how much they would be flooded at that location.
There's an orchard going just north of there.
Was there really?
So you're right there at I-35 and Waterloo, where all the dirt works going on. Any Chili's or?
So I'm taking requests. I'm just ready to.
Golden Corral.
Golden Chick.
Chicken Express is bad either.
They got pretty sweet tea.
That's, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had fruit.
Corn, sweet corn nuggets. Those things are dangerous.
I'm not talking about, I'm already hungry. So we can tell them that Texas Roadhouse.
You can tell them whatever you want.
He said.
Well, good luck with them.
thank you
Yes.
very much. It's a lot of people you have to go through on those things.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's about a legal fees instead of road reach out.
Just think what would happen if it
The
was
sheriff,
across Waterloo Road
one
down
down
on the
there,
south
it'd be nice to have
side.
more weed shops.
There's a lot more hoops to jump through there.
Oh, you're not kidding. We like Logan County. We love Logan County. Mexican
Yeah.
donuts and, mixed together. Yes, I forgot to do that last time they called me. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I did.
Yes. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, on to this kind of discussion we were having before we started this. Consideration of possible action on the CERB 5-year plan. So, gentlemen, I included here what we've got, what we've had, what we submitted last time. We've got a copy for you.
Thank you.
And so, Coltrane Phase 3 is completing in June, weather permitting. He didn't even look up. Weather permitting, okay. And so we've got two other items on the CERB plan. I talked to Shelley Williams about this, and she said that she just needed to know what our plan was, what we wanted to do, and get it to her, and she would work with us on doing that, since that we don't have a CED anymore that has our has to approve our plan. We submit it directly to ODOT. So we got Luther Road and the Waterloo I-35 interchange on here. I was curious. I know what the Luther Road, the $654,000 is. That's the STP grant. What's the $187,000? Cody, do you know? For the I-35 interchange.
The $3,187,000, that was for the.
No. Where it says STP other.
Oh, no, that was put in before me, and I was.
Was that gonna be a match from ACO?
I think.
I
that was
think
accurate.
that's what they might have been trying to do, but I don't know. I mean, and nobody at ODOT knows either right now. But you know, the STP funds, the last time those were given out to the counties through the CED was to District 1, and that was back, gosh, in 2015. And so we've come around again. Anyway, we were on the list for that, and I think that that's still on the program. But in any event, these are the two JP numbers for Luther Road, the 2 miles, and the I-35 interchange. As far as the CERB funds that we'll require to do that, we'll let ODOT help us sort that out. Coltrane's already gone, so there's about, I don't know, a little over $7 million in projects there.
Well, Mark, the I-35 interchange, that's already scrubbed.
Well, it hasn't been yet.
It has not been yet?
Not from ODOT's perspective, no, not yet.
Okay.
We've left that on there because there's nothing official from Oklahoma County. They're waiting on things to happen this year to.
Election wise.
I don't want to get into that. Right. But anyway, it's still on the it's still on the program right now. It could get scrubbed or maybe not. So just from my perspective, things that I would like to put on the 5-year plan at some point. I've got 3 items, and they're not necessarily in priority order. I've got a wooden railroad bridge on Simmons Road between Broadway and Kelly. That's a 12-ton bridge, and to be quite honest, school buses weigh more than 12 tons. So a school bus can't legally cross that bridge, and we don't really want a school bus falling through that bridge onto the railroad tracks you know, about 65, 70 feet below. I mean, it spans a canyon. So I would like to have, start the process to get a JP number to replace that bridge and get an estimate on what it would cost and all that. So that's one of the things that I would like to add. We talked about repair and resurface Waterloo Road from State Highway 74 to Broadway. I talked with Shelley Williams about that, and she was okay. She was looking at that. She said she looked at the map, and that Waterloo Road has been widened. It seems to have extra right of way. I said, well, I'm not sure it's got extra right of way, but I'm sure it's got every inch that it was designed for. But I don't know. But she said she thought that there was enough right of way there for them to come in and help us fix that road. That would be a joint project if we did it on serve between the three different entities, and that would be Oklahoma County, the City of Edmond, and Logan County to do that. But there's no reason we couldn't extend that from Broadway over to however far to the east you need it to go as well. We've already got, again, right now we've got the I-35 Waterloo interchange still on the SER plan, and I think we need to leave that there for the time being. We can always scratch it later if we need to. And then one other is the traffic light at the intersection of Broadway and Waterloo Road. The City of Edmond sent us an estimate not too long ago that was to put in the traffic light there would require redoing some of the ditch, to put in a 3-lane road across Waterloo Road, a turn lane, and some other things. The total cost of putting in a traffic control light there is $3.2 million, and that was a year and a half ago. And so I'm sure that price has gone up quite a bit as well. So my priority for things to go on here would probably be the wooden bridge, replacing the wooden bridge, resurfacing Waterloo Road, and then the traffic light in that order.
Okay.
Monty?
I mean, I just got one project I'd like to get back on the list someday, but I think we already have a JP number on it. It's circle number 191. It's a bridge on North Pine. I think North Pine up there. Just north of County Road 65.
Okay. Monty, if you'll send me that JP number on that, I'll put it on the list, on our list to do. What priority do you want on that?
Well, that would be my main priority for me.
Right. Okay.
That's one I about had ready to go, and we took it off, I think, for this I-35 deal. But to be fair, I mean, I'm probably not next in line because we just finished a project in District 3 on a bridge project.
Well, I mean, after $12 million of Coltrane Road, I'm not sure where I line up on that either. But yeah.
That's why I was, because I got Luther Road and Waterloo interchange. So.
Right. So you got anything else that you?
Midwest
what, sir?
Midwest Boulevard from Seward to 33 or 105. The traffic there has been,
So
You
Midwest
need that
Boulevard.
parameter again.
from Seward to 105.
But if you want to, I can give you a 50-page wish list.
Yeah. So yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Every road that I need overlaid in South County is
Right.
on my wish list right now. So
But this particular bridge is kind of like you. I mean, the school bus needs to cross it, and they really can't because of the weight limit.
right. Okay. So I think those are safety issues and priorities, because it's just going to take one overloaded vehicle to cause an accident there that could cost life. I mean, people ask me all the time why I don't pave Simmons Road up to the bridge on both sides. And the reason is, if I pave that road and put a stripe on it, a big truck's gonna follow that stripe across that bridge and end up on the railroad tracks, and that's not a good deal. So we've got, I'm not sure we want to put a lot of the things that I've got on here. I'm gonna take one item, and I'm gonna use the 12-ton wooden bridge as my one item to put on the 5-year plan, because it needs to be realistic, something that we can, get done.
Well, I would like to add 191, and I can keep my JP number.
191's the bridge you're talking
Yes, the
about?
circle number, yeah, the local ID number.
So with Luther still on, Cody, or you want to go ahead and add this to Midwest, or you want to just talk about it for now?
And just talk about it for now. I mean, there's been multiple reports and close calls on that road. There's a couple bridges there that we need, that need attention. And the traffic has grown on that road tremendously. You've got fire departments, you've got the camp, you've got businesses coming in, and a ton of residents moving in onto that property.
How close they are to construction on Luther?
No, it's still, I mean, they cleared the right of ways and widened the road a year ago. We've maintained that so far. They have not even started, the state hasn't even started on
It's just 2024.
So, I mean, they probably won't get started until then, so.
Okay, so what we've got on our 5-year plan will be Luther Road, 2 miles, the Waterloo I-35 interchange, Monty's Bridge, Circle 191, and then my bridge at Simmons Road, Broadway, and Kelly. Is that all right? Everyone?
I like it.
Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none. This will be our plan going forward, and I'll put a spreadsheet together with this, and get a copy to our county clerk. She can send it out to y'all, and that's what I'll also send to Shelley Williams, is what we talked about today.
Do you want to take an action on this?
Yeah, we do.
That'd be my motion.
Okay.
A second to approve the 5-year plan.
I have a motion and a second to approve our new 5-year plan. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We will get that done. Excuse me. All right. Item 7, consideration of possible action on contract with Heritage Hills Commercial Services LLC for bid 2022-21 re-roofing a building at 218 South Broad, Guthrie, in the amount of $67,750.
We need to make a typo correction. That's at 219 South Broad.
Okay. 219. That would be our building.
That would be our.
Okay, good.
This contract was prepared and reviewed and approved by Lowell. Andy Lax at Heritage Hills has signed it.
Pass that back once you get finished looking through it.
They misspelled my name.
Oh.
That never happens to me.
I can imagine how much it happens to you.
Deborah rocks.
Just the negative.
This chair.
There's only one.
Indeed. I've heard that.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the contract to repair that roof at 2:19 South Broad. Any further discussion?
Did they comment on the start date?
The bid, I think they said they could start May 1st now, because we're just getting to, it probably pushed out just a little bit. And the bid indicated 7 days work.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. All right. Item 8, consideration of possible action on receipt of notice of tort claim of Colin
Blend.
Blim, okay, and forward to Echo County Claims.
I'll move we approve.
You're acknowledging, correct?
Yes. I'll second the acknowledgement.
It's on a tire.
Yes.
I have visited with him.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. There you go, man. Thank you. Item 9, consideration of possible action on resolution appointing requisitioning officers for
I
various
have
counties.
2. I have one for District 2's ARPA account and one for Meridian Fire Department.
Okay.
I'll move we approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve requisitioning officers. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Get away from me. Item 10, consideration of possible action on resolution appointing receiving officers for various accounts.
I have one for District 2's ARPA account. Cody, when this gets here, I need you to sign here as well.
First deputy, that sounds reasonable. I will make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. All right, item 11, consideration and possible action on permanent road crossings. Southern Star Gas Pipeline has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and that follow Simmons from Meridian to County Line Road. They cross Rockwell, or Meridian, MacArthur, Rockwell Council, and County Line Road. We also have Logan County Rural Water District 1, an 8-inch water line that crosses parallels Air Depot, Waterloo Road, Midwest Boulevard, Waterloo Road, Douglas Boulevard in Waterloo, and Post Road in Waterloo Road. So, any discussion on those?
Motion to approve.
Entertain the motion.
I'll second Cody's motion.
Okay, have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Holy smoke. Oh. Almost signed on your spot, Cody, sorry. Forgot where it was at for a minute. was signing where the arrow was pointing. That's what it did.
It happens.
So how many copies of these we gotta sign?
2 for each crossing.
Let's see.
We get you a stamp on it. Got one.
Oh,
I had one, but it takes long to line it up. Faster just to draw the next one. Well, if your signature, it's easy.
make your mark.
It was quick. You think of a doctor or something.
Oops.
I know you are. Road binder.
These
Bridge
are
doctors. Yeah, no.
The biggest problem is we were using so much that blues are tacky. But that's just being thrifty.
Should use the paper clips. Should get all of those for free, right?
We give them our free paper clips. But they don't stick out where y'all can see them. In bright colors, and y'all still miss them.
Colorblind.
At least we're not attracted to shiny objects and that's probably. You were taking action on it.
Yes.
Item 12, consent agenda.
Payroll?
Chris, last Saturday was a busy day for you, wasn't it?
It was a busy day that day. Glad it got resolved quick though.
Yes. Glad everybody's doing well.
Inquiring minds. Shouldn't pay for it, it's free. So I'm saying.
As we all know, nothing's ever really free.
That's what my youngest granddaughter repeats to me every day. I love her to death. Her latest report card, she got all A's and one B.
Oh, good for her.
She's in the 4th grade. And so she got a new iPad, keyboard, and little pencil mouse. She got the other thing yesterday. And she was occupied for hours, not playing games, but playing games that are, they're learning games, you know. Teaches them add, subtract, multiply, divide, all that stuff. And, yeah. Going to Lucille's this evening, just gonna put that out there. Steaks. Yes,
There's no steaks out there.
yes. Best in Logan County. Not meaning to disrespect anybody here in Guthrie, but they're pretty good out there. They got one called an 89er steak out there. It's sirloin, 89 ounces.
That's a roast.
Yeah. You gotta call a day ahead to get them to put it, because they gotta start cooking it 2 days ago.
I call it a snack.
Just saying. He calls it an appetite.
That was a slow pitch, yeah. Easy.
I didn't even see that one coming.
The 89er, yeah.
Start getting knee sweats.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Count right, that's over with.
We don't have any transfers, here's blankets.
Purchase.
Election board claim. Just your signature.
Okay. I guess we'll pay for this.
We're not paying that, that's how much the state gives us back each month towards her salary.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. $4,911.89. Not too bad.
Alcoholic beverage tax.
But, guess. For Guthrie?
18-1,
Guthrie?
oh, Guthrie, 11-7.
12.4. Almost 12.5. 17.555 is the
April,
total.
February, it's a short month.
Yeah.
All due to the water level.
That's in the summertime.
That's right.
Not enough rain.
That ends the consent agenda.
Ooh.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
I will second.
I have a motion and a second on consent agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are done with that one. Item 13, consideration of possible action on claims for payment for April 2022. This batch 038 is in the total amount for payments of $588,411.71.
Against.
Against payment bill.
Just go with that.
Yes. Okay. So David, really, out at Lucille's, they make a T-bone steak out there. They cook a T-bone steak that is the second best T-bone steak in the state of Oklahoma. Yeah, really is.
Sure was some steak. Not as much as money does.
Yeah. So you didn't ask me where the first best T-bone steak in Oklahoma is.
Are you gonna fall for that?
It's a
Because
serious question.
anyone who ever asks that, and you go, well, who's the first? And it's my own grill, or my backyard, or my kitchen.
Not me. It's not even Chris.
Well, I'll take the bait and ask, where is the first one?
Cattleman's.
That's what I was, that was what I
At
said.
Oklahoma
They
City
claim
Star
it.
Yard. Best T-bone steak in Oklahoma. It's right there.
That's T-bone steak.
That's the presidential, isn't it, or something
Yeah.
like that they call it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sylvester's one. Sure was. We'll go, you like it.
They almost had a pit bull at the menu.
Yeah.
Glad we're spreading these around a little bit.
I quit looking. I always close my eyes now, except when I look at the amount when I sign it.
That was gonna be something short.
Sir?
You're signing your deal.
No, that's probably,
The emergency.
Snickers Valley.
It says sign here right on Troy's name.
oh,
Is that it?
that's all I have for documents.
Okay.
I'll move to approve the claims.
I will second as soon as Cody gets finished signing. Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve claims. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 14, consideration of possible action on purchase card payments for April 2022 in the amount of $888.71. $36.87.
I'll move with approve.
A second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 15, comments, announcements, questions by the Board of County Commissioners or other county officers and department heads. Steven, you were out, helping garner knowledge for emergency management. You got anything you'd like to
I was gone for a few days this week, went to western Oklahoma for the Northwest region emergency management workshop on some training and networking up there.
Right. See all sorts of neat equipment and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, see what's available for any disasters, if we ever have anything, that they'll come out this way with some of their stuff.
So you mentioned that they've got a mobile command post that, if we have a bad enough disaster, they could bring that out here for us and use.
Yep.
That'd be great.
I saw that, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sure?
No, sir, I don't have anything.
Okay. Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Just one thing, it's gonna reference back to Stephen, there's a vacancy on the floodplain board. He has an applicant, I have an application, but I explained to him just this morning, we generally put out on the website that we're gonna
An
take
announcement, right.
applications, so just letting you all know, I'll be putting that out. We do have one applicant. It will probably come back to this board for appointment the 15th of May.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Good.
I've got Midwest, south of Highway 105. It's set right now to be closed next Friday, which would be the 7th, I believe. And that's going to be for the widening project for that bridge 189A.
How long?
They have not given me a length.
Okay, so is it total shutdown with detour?
Yes.
And I'm asking, so I'm
Yes,
write it up. and put it
it's
out.
going to be a total shutdown with detour to Douglas, so, or Post, yeah, Douglas.
Okay.
They're hoping to get started, like I said, next Friday, and then we'll get that done as soon as we can. And that's all I got.
Good.
Yes.
I've only got one road closing, and it's State Highway 33 from Kingfisher County line up to Highway 74 will be being redone by ODOT, and it started Thursday, I believe.
Oh, it was supposed to start today.
Today, okay, yeah. Anyway, it was either yesterday or today. And so there'll be detours around that. That highway has needed improvement for a long, long time. And hopefully they will turn their way north when they finish that on Highway 74 and go through Crescent, because that highway up there between Crescent and Highway 33 is terrible as well. And anyway, that's all I have. That's been announced. I think you've even put it out on your Facebook site as well. All right. Anything else on comments, announcements? Hearing none, we'll move on to item 16, consideration of possible action on adjournment.
So move.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you, Jim.